Alma and the Secret of Luminous Thoughts. Alma wakes up with the city still half asleep. On her table, mail, messages, and coffee that already smells of hurry. She feels her mind demanding attention before she can even decide what to think. She has a corner with plants, a notebook, and a shell she's kept since childhood. There she tries to catch her breath each morning. Sometimes peace appears, and other times it seems to slip away like sand through her fingers. One afternoon, looking for calm, she listened to a recording that whispered something that lit a light. These were the words she held in her heart. You will never get to a place where you don't need to be diligent about your choice of thoughts, because you live in a world that is determined to show you every corner of hopelessness. So you must choose diligently, but it gets easier and easier to do so. In this moment, it may seem to you that those moments of connection are the rarest. A time will come when those moments of connection will feel so normal that it will surprise you when you enter a state of disconnection. Alma understood that choosing her thoughts was a practice, not a destination. Small acts, minute by minute. She began to ask herself questions that brought her back to the center. What thought feels good for me to hold right now? It didn't happen overnight. At first, short moments came. A laugh, the taste of tea, the breeze on her face, that proved to her that something inside her was changing. Those moments became her internal evidence. A late commission tensed her up again. The old voice of absence whispered that everything could disappear. It was her moment of trial, to choose or to fall. She breathed and chose again. It wasn't about denying reality, but about changing the course of her attention with kindness. 1 minute at a time, one luminous thought after another. In her notebook she wrote, "Pilot to success." Her friends noticed the change. She didn't talk about magic formulas, but about signs. More laughter, less urgency, more clarity to create. She shared her practice, and some of them tried it. Over time, the connections stopped being rare. Alma was surprised if one day she felt disconnected. It was now the exception. That surprise reminded her completely. The practice had done its job. Alma discovered the secret. It's not about avoiding what's hard, but about diligently choosing where to place her gaze. Her life didn't become perfect, but the inner door opened frequently. And every time doubt returned, she already knew. Return to her breath, return to her luminous thoughts.